Justin Singer coming to you from Houston, Texas, Mekanix Calisthenics Gym. Wanted to share about ice and heat contrast therapy setup. So a question that I get asked a lot of people that are interested in XPT training are curious about how to set up for the contrast therapy. So we're going to talk about that. I want to show you the exact setup that we use and let you see what goes into preparing for a contrast therapy session. So very first thing is we've got ice baths, and we have 3 ice tubs, 2 here and 1 off to one side. 2 different kinds of models that we've experimented with. So this is a metal feedstock tub, and you can get that at most agricultural supply stores. The default with these feedstock tubs is a screw that has to be unlocked with a special screwdriver. So we've actually taken this guy out of the tub and replaced it with a separate nozzle. So it's just very easy to just twist the nozzle on and off. The second tub that we use is a Rubbermaid tub, and this one is by far more convenient to purchase. So we were able to get this one on Amazon.com, showed up in 2 days. This is a 150-gallon model. We learned after we got it that we could get away with a 100-gallon no problem. And the nice thing about a smaller tub is that you don't need as much water to fill it up. All right, so once you have your tubs, got them all cleaned out and ready to go, the first thing you'll want to do is fill them up. So for today, I've filled up this one and I've got the other one empty, but I want to show you the water lines on both of these. We're filling this up to a little bit less than halfway. A couple reasons behind that. One, it fills up faster, but more importantly than that, with less water, you need less ice to cool it down, and that's a really nice cost saver. So the other one we haven't filled up for today, but let me show you the water line on this. We would fill this one also to about halfway. By the time you add in the ice, it comes a little higher, and then by the time someone gets in, it gets a little higher. All right, so it's called ice and heat. The ice is coming from the ice tubs, and the heat's coming from this guy right here, this sauna. There's a lot of different saunas you can buy. I'm sure at some point we'll talk a little bit about the benefits of different kinds of saunas. This sauna was purchased from Dundalk. They actually have an XPT model, same setup that Laird uses, and we just decided to replicate the same setup that Laird uses here at Mekanix. It's a really nice barrel sauna, 8 feet deep. Other cool thing about this, we've got this really nice window here in the side. Seems like it might not really be that big a deal, but sure is a lot of fun to watch your friends in the sauna when you're in the ice and watch your friends in the ice when you're in the sauna. So definitely makes it a much more fun and social experience. You see me wearing this guy here, this sauna hat. So we love sauna hats at Mekanix. One, keeps your head a little cooler. It's so hot at the top of the sauna, so this guy's keeping you a little cooler. And then beyond that, it's just a cool, fun little way to mess around in the sauna. So we got a bunch of different sauna hats. You'll probably want a thermometer just to see how cool the ice really is. We're usually shooting to get the ice to the low 30s and sometimes even high 20s, which everyone's skeptical you can even get water to below 30 with just ice, but believe it or not, you can. Other thing you'll want is some kind of a timer, so of course you can use your cell phone. I love this timer because it's magnetic, so we stick it on the side of the building, and we'll set it for however long we want to be in the ice bath, anywhere from a few seconds to a few minutes to even beyond a few minutes. So last thing you'll need for your ice bath, of course, is ice. You can head over to any supermarket, any gas station, you can go and buy your ice there. You can do what we've done, which is put an ice cooler here and get ice delivered. Saves about 30 minutes to set up. We had a supermarket around the corner. We have a supermarket around the corner. Even with it being a 2-minute drive, by the time I go in, buy the ice, load it up, bring it over, bring it back out, that's 30 minutes minimum, could be an hour, so this is a huge time savings. We got our ice right here. Each one of those 2 ice tubs that we have needs about 200 pounds of ice to get started, and then we'll top it off with another 20 to 40 pounds of ice every 20 minutes or so, depending on the temperature outside. So I've got 40-pound bags of ice in here, so we'll put 5 of these 40-pound bags in each tub to start it up, and that'll drop the temperature right down to low 30s, exactly where we want it to be for our ice baths.